Hi, everyone, and welcome to The Balancing Act. I'm Olga Villaverde.
And I'm Montel Williams. Today,
home health care for those who need it the most, and what you need to know about Bitcoin.
absolutely. And we've got some sizzling, great date night meal ideas.
I love that. Plus, recipes the whole family can enjoy. And who's going to show us that?
Ralphie's in the house.
Today, we're getting our bake on, and I have tools and gadgets galore. And the chocolate chip cookies, they smell delicious.
And who doesn't love chocolate chip cookies?
I know, the problem is stopping.
This is true.
Not starting.
But we're starting.
Yes.
Right now.
Are you bewildered by Bitcoin? Confused about crypto? No need. Getting involved in digital dollars has never been easier. Here to help us understand the importance and practicality of Bitcoin is the host of Coin Stories podcast, investigative journalist and media personality, Natalie Brunell. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks for being here. And I'm glad you're here because, again, I've heard so much about it, but I just honestly, I don't get it. So that's why I'm thrilled. Bitcoin. What's the fuss?
Well, it's a financial revolution. So Bitcoin is a digital asset, a digital form of money, and I like to compare it to investing in the early internet in the 1990s. And there are two really special things about Bitcoin as a form of money. First, it's completely decentralized, just like the internet. There's no headquarters, no CEO, no one controls it, no one owns it.
Like that.
And number two, it's scarce. There's a finite supply that can't be inflated like our dollars. And so it's kind of like owning digital real estate in cyberspace. You're owning a part of 21 million plots of digital real estate.
Interesting. So how does one get involved? Like kind of, just let me test the waters.
Well, what better way than by earning Bitcoin when you spend your dollars, right? We all need groceries. We all need our daily supplies. And so you can actually earn Bitcoin back with a company called Fold. I talk on my podcast about everything that's happening in the marketplace. And I ask, what's the best way to earn? What's the best way to hold Bitcoin? And right now, my favorite way is through the Fold app because it makes it easy. It makes it accessible. It's free. And it's for people of any background who just want to save for their future in this new growing digital network.
Walk me through it.
Okay, so you download the Fold app, or you can go to foldapp.com, and you just start spending and earning Bitcoin. There's a Fold Rewards debit card, so you head out to your grocery store or to anywhere that you're going to spend
just
for
like
your daily needs.
Regular credit card.
That's right, and you earn 1 to 10% back in Bitcoin. And I want to share something because you might see it on the screen. You earn sats, satoshis. So just like how there's 100 pennies in $1, there are 100 million satoshis in 1 Bitcoin. So every day as I'm spending, I'm earning sats. And I want to point out something else that's really fun because I set an alarm for this every single day, the daily spin wheel, where you actually spin a wheel, super fun on your app, and you earn free Bitcoin. So you can even earn 1 whole Bitcoin, which is worth $20,000 in today's dollars.
And that's really a great incentive because really I don't use a lot of cash. I don't think many people do anymore. So every time I'm using this, I'm getting a percentage back?
That's right. And this is really a savings technology. So your dollars are going down in value because they just keep printing them.
Sure.
And the purchasing power is going down with inflation, which is everybody's biggest concern right now. Whereas Bitcoin is this new digital asset that on average has been going up 100% or more every single year. It's been around 14 years and more than 46 million Americans have it. So you can get in on it really easily by actually spending, and in spending you actually save, you earn.
All right, little vocab lesson here. I need your answer. 2 words that I have heard, don't understand. Blockchain's digital wallet.
Sure, so a blockchain is a ledger, a digital wallet is where you hold your Bitcoin, but you don't even need to know those words because Fold makes it really simple. You download the app, you start spending, and you earn Bitcoin, and you have it in the app, and then you can spend it, but most people want to save it because it's just going to go up in value over the years. And this is about planning for your future, planning for your kids' future. And you know what? It's the holidays right now.
Why not?
You could get a gift card, right? You earn back on getting gift cards, and you spread the love of Bitcoin around.
All right, so again, to get started, the first thing, download the app?
Download the Fold app, or you can go to foldapp.com, and you can get the Fold Rewards debit card, and you just go out to your stores, start spending, and you earn back Bitcoin. Spin that wheel. It's really, really fun.
Let's show that that wheel going around again.
Exactly.
Okay, so how many times have you done it? What have you won? Have you been lucky?
I do it every single day. I know that's going to sound cheesy, but I have an alarm to make sure, because you can't spin it more than once in 24 hours. So I have an alarm. I spin it every day. I get Satoshis. You can even earn a free Bitcoin, but I haven't yet. I would love to earn a whole Bitcoin and save it for my future. But it's just a great way to make this all accessible, because it's so confusing. Crypto's very new. People are like, what? How do I get in on it? This is the simplest way for anyone with any background to get onboarded free, quickly, and with the most amount of fun.
Last question, how much percentage can I get back?
1 to 10% on every purchase.
1 to 10, that's pretty good.
Yeah, and people are used to, having credit cards with reward points or miles, but the truth is those are going down in value again as our money's being inflated away, and Bitcoin is scarce, it's finite. There's only ever gonna be 21 million, so don't you want a portion of one?
I do. So to get started, where do we go?
Foldapp.com, or you can download the Fold app on your mobile phone, and you can get the Fold Rewards debit card and start earning.
The fun never ends. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate your time. And if you want more information, go to our website, thebalancingact.com.
Hey, listen, what is a chef without the right tools, right? We're handcuffed. And I'm in cookie making mode today, so luckily for me, my friend Bryce Butcher, the GoodCook director of kitchenware, joins me with every chef's dream. Tools, gadgets, and cookie sheets to make baking a breeze. And hello, Bryce Butcher. This is some kind of day for me right now.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Oh, this is great. Let me tell you, I have 2 young children, and my daughter loves to cook with me in the kitchen. My son too, but my daughter can't get enough of baking. So this is right into our wheelhouse, and all these tools look amazing. Tell me about them.
I love hearing that you're baking with your kids. That's what we're all about. We're all about cooking in the kitchen together, making those experiences with friends and family. All of our products are here to support that experience and just help guide the consumer with everything that they do to make those remarkable recipes, whether they're old or new, and more so those memories together.
Yeah, man, look, it's amazing. Look, I can look around right here and I can tell you that, the muffin tin and the 9-inch pan over there, and in my drawers, GoodCook is everywhere, right? So I got the measuring cups, I've got the spoons, but what I don't have, and I just got so excited to see, is the cupcake caddy. This one's got a lid that goes on top, right? So it prevents me from being an animal. Even the bowls, right? This is what I get so excited, right? The bowl's got the non-stick jammy on the bottom, right? If I whisk it, there's a place for my whisk to stay, right? Then I can pour it out from there, but there's the handle, right? So what you're talking about all the time, you're talking about thoughtfulness, right? And you get into it. And tell me about the thoughtfulness behind this. This is the Air Perfect cookie sheet. Tell me about this.
Yep, absolutely. So our GoodCook Air Perfect line is all about that even cook.
You don't mind if I scoop and go?
Oh, I'd love that. So our Air Perfect technology has 2 layers of really durable carbon steel, and so it allows actually air to flow through it. So it makes that even cook and that golden brown color that you love on a cookie. No burnt cookies.
So I can't help but smell these cookies that have already been done right over here. But you look at the bottom of that, right?
So golden.
This might be the perfect cookie bottom. Like this, you got a real hard look at this. I mean, that is a good looking cookie. You guys got everything in this. We've made a galette, right? So we took pie dough and put it down and then baked it in the oven, and it became nice and crispy, and then topped it with the fruit, give it a little bit of glaze.
Yeah, and that's also an Air Perfect pan, so it actually has the ability for air to channel through, so no soggy bottom on that crust. So everything's crisp and crunchy.
I mean, this screams all day long to me. I want to bring this up, right? Because you are in just about every home in America, right? But the durability and the quality that you have, that's the thing that rings to me, right? Because I don't buy this cookie pan and then 6 months from now, a year from now, replace it. It lasts for a long time. Tell me about the quality.
Absolutely. I love hearing that, by the way. We build intentional and functional design into every product that we create here. You can see that, like you mentioned, we have food storage, cookware, bakeware, tools, gadgets, everything for your kitchen. And we love to say that you can find GoodCook in every drawer, in every kitchen, and across America.
I'm telling you, you hit the nail on the head, right? Because the form follows function, right? So not only does your turner look nice, right, but it's ergonomically correct, right? It's got a little flex to it, and it's heat resistant. The whisk is comfortable in my hand. Like all the pieces, like I don't even need to think if I have a GoodCook tool in my hand. I know it's a GoodCook tool in my hand when I have it. So With all this conversation that we're talking about cookies and the pans and all the gadgetry that goes on here, people at home are going to want to check you out. Where do we find you online?
GoodCook.com. We're America's companion in the kitchen, so they can come and find all of our products there, our delicious recipes, and don't forget, check us out on social.
That's awesome. Listen, for more information, you go to our website, thebalancingact.com. And I'd like to remind you that this has been a quick bite. Man, that's a good cookie. But chew slowly. You want one of these?
Sure.
No, I'm going to give you this one.
Thank you.
This is great.
Cheers.
When we think about receiving health care, it's generally about going to a doctor's office, a hospital, a rehab center, an urgent care facility. But what about receiving care at home?
It may not be something that you've experienced, but for thousands of people, even millions of people across the country, home care has been the difference between staying in the home you love and having to live somewhere else.
That's right, home health care at home.
Absolutely.
As it should be. Here with more are David Bayada, president of BAYADA Home Care, and Mandy Tilton, their chief nursing officer. Welcome.
Thank you both for being here.
Thanks for
Hey,
having
David, why don't you tell us, how does home health care really help? I mean, it helps so many people.
Well, home health care is not something that's new. The house call is the original form of health care, and today, many people don't realize the amount of services they can receive at home, whether it's a child with complex needs, an adult that's been catastrophically injured or diagnosed, or a senior that's dealing with chronic illness. Home care is a great resource to help those that want to be cared for and be safe and independent in the place they love most.
Mandy, what do you do to ensure that clinicians, nurses are the highest calibers, where someone like Montel or me can feel like we're confident that you're coming in?
Absolutely. Well, as David described, we provide a variety of services. So we ensure our caregivers and clinicians are fine-tunedly prepared for the skills and the services they're going to deliver. We do this, for example, by training in our state-of-the-art simulation labs, where clinicians can learn new skills and practice them in a safe environment.
Well, David, I mean, your father founded this company, what, back in 1975? You've been around for a long time.
50 years.
Wow. So tell me a little bit about what the secret sauce is to having a person live a better life, like you say.
Well, unlike an institution, a hospital, a rehab facility, care in the home is one-on-one. And so the most important thing that makes us different and makes us who we are and has allowed us to be here for 50 years is the quality of the people in the home. Our team that represents BAYADA, the BAYADA nurse, the BAYADA social worker, the BAYADA home health aide, is really what makes us who we are.
You're obviously very passionate about what you're doing, and I see it. How would you say the home care is different from, let's say, from a facility or a hospital?
Well, my passion is also fueled by personal experience, where my family and I brought in clinicians and caregivers to help care for my grandparents so they could live in the place that they loved, their home. And I would say that we're uniquely able to do many of the things that nurses learn about in nursing school. We deliver one-on-one holistic care. We're able to implement the nursing process, where we create a plan, implement it, and watch progress. We're able to teach and provide education all the time. And it's not cliche to say that many of our clients and their families consider us part of their family as well.
And you said it earlier, I mean, you're helping everybody who has a child that's sick at home, say a young adult who may have been on the spectrum, or a young adult who is catastrophically injured, or even the elderly. But where can a person, when do they decide, where do I look, where do I start? How do I get started on this? Where do I go first?
Well, the first step often for many families is other families that have been through similar experiences. Many of us know a family or know someone that's been through this type of challenge in their life with their loved ones. And so friends and family is a great place to start, but then certainly your physician, social workers, care managers in the hospital are great resources for the availability of services that can help families in need.
Does the nursing shortage affect how you care for people?
Well, the nursing shortage and the caregiver shortage overall has impacted us. So we're constantly proactively looking for individuals who are compassionate and want to provide that one-on-one care in the home. We're at a bit of a disadvantage where many nursing programs don't teach about home care and what that looks like. So we use platforms just like this to share our message and create awareness.
Obviously, home is really the best place to be with family, especially when family is needed. For our viewers who'd like more information, David, where can our viewers go?
Well, whether you're a family looking to access home-based services or you're a clinician that's interested in a career, BAYADA.com as well as our social channels are a great place to start. Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, great resources for those that are looking to learn more.
Thank you both so much for being here with us today, okay? For sure. Look, and if you want more information, of course, you can go to our website, thebalancingact.com. We'll be back right after this.
Okay, so we are getting ready for a very special date night, and while this is not my husband, I'm in the kitchen with Grilling with Dad, Maciek Zurowski, who has a delicious idea for two. All right, you know this is my favorite. Welcome.
It's delicious. Thanks so much for having me back. So today we're celebrating date night. We have these beautiful filet mignons from Swift Meats. They are tender, beefy, so let's get these things going.
Okay.
We're gonna keep the seasoning very simple, just a little black pepper on the outside, a little salt. This is a very tender cut, so we want that beef to shine through. And again, these are from Swift Meats, so
And you put it
know-
on both sides?
Yes. Nice even seasoning on both sides, and we've got our cast iron super hot. We're just gonna add a little bit of olive oil.
Cast iron really makes a difference too, right?
Yes, it's gonna build up that beautiful crust on the outside, just like that. And now we're gonna lay this down
Oh my gosh, look at that.
and listen to that sizzle.
And this, although I'm not touching the meat, looks really soft, very little fat, lean.
It is. These are very tender. They'll just melt in your mouth when cooked. And over the hot cast iron skillet, we're gonna go about a minute per side. We're gonna give these guys a flip to develop the beautiful crust, and then we're gonna add our veggies. So while these are searing, we have some beautiful asparagus. We're just gonna toss this in some olive oil as well.
Gosh, that looks so good.
And add a little bit of salt on the outside. These really don't need much more than that.
And this is really one of my favorite cuts, I'll be honest with you. When it comes to
and
Swift
it's perfect,
meats.
and it's perfect for date night. And again, these are nutritious, packed full of protein, and perfect to cook at home. We're gonna go about 2 minutes per side, get that nice crust, again, that super hot cast iron skillet. If you're cooking with thicker steaks, you can pop these in the oven at the end, about 350 degrees, for about 4 to 5 minutes. Now check these out. We're gonna give these guys a flip.
Oh my gosh,
They
look
are
how
looking
yummy. Look how soft it is. I mean,
buttery soft. Now we're gonna drop our asparagus right next to the steaks.
and look at that. You have a romantic meal for two, healthy, rich in protein.
And super easy to make. Now we'll take this whole thing and we'll pop it in the oven for about 2 more minutes, 350 degrees.
Oh, okay. And through the magic of television, you have one ready.
And this is
Oh my God, look how delicious that looks.
what you end up with. Beautiful 2 steaks. You have your asparagus. We're gonna plate it up with some oven roasted potatoes.
And my hubby would be like, you are the best.
Plate our asparagus.
And while you're serving it up, obviously, you know, Swift, it's been around for a long time, very dependable. I mean, really, you're getting great quality.
Over 165 years of providing quality beef. You can't go wrong with it. So,
Can I have a little piece?
of course you can.
You know, this is my favorite.
There you go.
All right. And as always, he always cooks it perfect for me,
Look
which
at
is
this. Super soft,
rare.
tender, and delicious, right?
You know what? It kind of melts in your mouth.
It does.
It's just the bomb.
Perfect for date night.
Thank you so much. For our viewers who'd like more information on Swift Meats, Chef, where do they go?
Swiftmeats.com. They have plenty of awesome recipe ideas on
Oh, I'm going to check it out myself. And if you don't mind, another little piece for me?
Dad, look at that.
So medium rare.
Delicious. So tender.
So soft. And if you'd like more information on Swift Meats, just go to our website as well, thebalancingact.com.
Thanks so much for joining us today.
How good were those cookies?
Oh, God, believe it.
Cookie! Remember to head to our Facebook page, like us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, and visit thebalancingact.com to enter our latest sweepstake or giveaway.
Prizes, prizes, prizes.
Cookies, cookies,
There
cookies.
you go. Be safe. Love that family of yours. We'll see you next time.
Take care.